Thanks to the Secretariat for inviting me and for hosting this seminar. Three key topics are before us. One is what happens to multilateralism? Where is the new supply chain? And where is the new global order coming? These are the three sort of broad features that I was asked to, in one sense, to speak about. Multilateralism, in one sense, is going to be in suspended animation, at least for the Trump's presidency. The WTO will sit there as a talking shop. And for most people who would say, look, if there's one country out of the 65 to 185 countries in the WTO, why can't you just expel the United States from the WTO and say the rest of us are functioning? That itself is a measure of what the WTO's rules and organization and constitution says. There is no provision to expel any country. Article 10 of the Marrakesh Agreement had a provision, which was a precursor to WTO, that if two-thirds of the members voted and three-fourths of the general body, you could amend the constitution in one sense of the WTO to say that, yes, we can introduce a provision to expel a country. But not anybody is willing to do this. And it's a measure of the power of the United States as a superpower and what it might do because of its control over so many levers of power, especially the financial powers, World Bank, IMF, and so on, that nobody is even talking about this. Neither the European Union, nor China, nor the Asian group, BRICS, anybody is talking of expelling the United States from the WTO. And everybody else, if you are in favor of multilateralism, and say that whenever the United States feels that multilateralism is good, they can join, but we expel you. And that's not likely to happen. And you've seen this, that one country just says, I'm going to impose tariffs on you. And the European Union says that we're willing to accept tariffs. Japan, you name it, all countries are one by one lying down. As I say, without even the feeblest attempt at any countermeasures. It's a reflection of the weakness of their economies. China possibly is the only exception, which is why China is one country against which hardly any tariffs have been put even now. And even just day before yesterday, you saw President Trump saying, we love Chinese students and we want 600,000 of them to come to America because they're good for America.
As you know, we're taking a lot of money in from China because of the tariffs and the different things. And it's a very important relationship. We're going to get along good with China. I hear so many stories about we're not going to allow their students, or we're going to allow their students to come in. We're going to allow, it's very important, 600,000 students. It's very important. But we're going to get along with China. But it's a different relationship that we have now with China. It's a much better relationship economically.
This is another superpower which has a dominant role in the economy and you cannot be ignored. Whereas the rest of us, because we are neither unified nor we are together, we are not able to present an adequate, shall I say, combined counter approach to what the United States is doing. It's basically, today, calling it is a rogue nation. Because you can't say I'm a member of the WTO and then say that I won't listen to the rules. That's not the way things are done. So the entire rule-based economy which came in post-World War II is now, shall I say, in suspended animation, mainly because of one man. And that one man and his so-called ideology, you want to call it, Make America Great Again. People always say there are two things. One, people say, we always thought America was great, so where's it Make America Great Again? and the others who say that when was America ever great and when is it ever going to be great? So you've got these two options before you. So we don't see any trend towards multilateralism coming. I've talked with a lot of colleagues, both in the WTO and others, etc. And there is no appetite for anybody in the WTO to take shall I say, even the initiative to say, let's all leave WTO and set up another organization, which is the other alternative that you have. Say WTO is dead, let's form another organization, world commercial organization or whatever it is, and we are all members, and if the Americans want to join, and we have a similar set which all the rules are already in place in the WTO, you can make it again. But at the moment, the situation has not come to a situation where any group or set of countries, whether the European Union, China, etc., are coming to that state again. So that's the first point which I wanted to make on what happens to multilateralism. I think you can take it as it's in suspended animation for the next 3.5 years of Trump's presidency. After that, we will know. Because Trump has no idea what tariffs is, neither he has any knowledge of economics. I basically think that he gets up in the morning and something comes into his mind, he speaks it out, and he wants to be in the news. He must have, his great thing is that every day all world leaders, the first thing they watch is open X and say, what has Trump said? And so long as they are saying that, they are doing that, he is happy. I mean, that is his, I think his aim is that. The rest really doesn't matter. But we have a world American leader like that, and we just have to live with it, because the American people have elected him the president, and therefore we'll have to live with that.